Hello everybody! My name is Shelly, the owner of the small business Crochet Belly, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I have a very exciting video for you guys today because 2024 is over and I'm going to go over every single project that I made in 2024. I have over 300 projects here. And actually, I have even more projects. I know it because I didn't log everything. I tried to, but I didn't log everything in my crochet app that I use. And I know that I didn't log everything because I found some stuff in my closet that I kept that I for sure made in 2024 and I didn't log it. So, and plus I sold over like 200 things. So there's got to be some things that I sold and I made really quickly that I didn't log. It's very possible, but we'll go over those at the end. Anyways, this is going to be a very fun video because I'm going to be showing you guys the items that I physically have. I have a pile of stuff right here that I kept, but I'm also going to show you guys everything that I sold too, so I'm basically just mishing everything together. And for the things that I don't have physical items of, I'm going to be showing a picture of, and hopefully I'll have pictures of everything. But anyways, let's start off in January of 2024. The first project that I made in 2024 is kind of embarrassing, but I don't even think I could show a picture of this or like say what it is because it's like inappropriate, but I promise not all the projects are going to be like that. I might just skip over this one. Sorry guys. But it was a gift for my mom, surprisingly enough. It was a gift for my mom and for her birthday, I think. And I finished it. It was my first project of 2024. So, I know that sounds super vague, but I just don't want to get demonetized. Anyways, the projects aren't all going to be like that. Okay, second project of 2024. Let's start there. If I'm looking down, it's because I have the whole list on my iPad here. First off, we have a jellyfish bucket hat. This was my first ever jellyfish bucket hat that I've ever made, and it kind of popped off. And you'll see that later on in the video. Next project is I made some pink leg warmers, pink frilly leg warmers. We've got strawberry bucket hat. There was a pink and red cat ear beanie. And then the first project that I made that I kept, I made this stitch cluster sweater. I did not use a pattern for this. I freehanded it, but I did look off of a picture and I'll put the creator picture right here. And I love this sweater so much. It's so cute. Next up, pink cow bucket hat, which this one popped off as well. It was my first ever pink cow bucket hat, and it was my first ever cow bucket hat, and people love the cow bucket hats, let me tell you. And then I made a candy heart sweater vest, a pink cow beanie, a strawberry beanie, those also popped off, and a mushroom chapstick holder. That is everything for January. February is up next, and in February I made a bee bucket hat, a dusty rose mesh shrug, a blueberry bucket hat, another pink cow bucket hat. I made 3 bandanas. I made a sage bandana, a rainbow bandana, and a purple bandana. My first brown cow bucket hat. And this one I don't really have a name for. It's just a hexagon cardigan with willow squares in the back. I call them the willow hexagon cardigans because it's just easy. It's in the shade Macaw by Karen Blossom Cakes. Strawberry hat with pearl beads, a green and cream cat ear beanie, and a frog hat. Next up is March. March was my first mushroom bucket hat. It was not this specific one because my first mushroom bucket hat that I made did not have the white ruffles at the end. This is what my mushroom bucket hats look like now, but just imagine this but without these white ruffles. That was my first project in March. 6 bandanas. We have 3 green bandanas and 3 multicolored bandanas. I made 13 scrunchies in March. I went on a scrunchie phase like in a good chunk of this year because they were easy sellers for my booth. Green and cream cat ear beanie, an 8-ball beanie. This one I love. A pink cotton bralette, green and cream checkered bucket hat. I made a thneed. Oh my gosh, I made a thneed out of this yarn that I thrifted. And it's this like really thick, discontinued, like chunky pink yarn. And I asked people like on my Instagram, what should I make with this? Because there wasn't a lot. There was probably like 30 or 40 yards. but it was really thick, so, you know, it could work up something. And somebody responded with need, and so I made a need, and then I made a Onceler outfit, and it was great. Here's the picture. I still do have this, I just don't know where it went. I also didn't look that hard for it. Cotton strawberry bucket hat, sunflower bucket hat. I made a sunflower baby dress with a matching sunflower hat. This was a commission, and the baby looked so cute in it. Strawberry purse. I made a crochet wasp nest for a commission, and then a beige shrug. Next up is my green patchwork cardigan. Here it is. This is what it looks like. It's got big brown buttons. This is probably my favorite project of 2024, for real. Like, I tried a different method with doing this, and I really love how it turned out, and it's super cute. And I actually made it for my birthday. We're on April, by the way. This is the first project of April. Oh my gosh, this video is a mess already. Next, I made a purple willow hexagon cardigan. My first mushroom bucket hat, which is actually this one with the ruffles. So this mushroom bucket hat is the one that I have written down here. So mushroom bucket hat with the ruffles. And then strawberry bucket hat. I made 21 scrunchies in April. Rainbow halter top, ocean breeze bralette, pastel bralette top, muted rainbow willow bralette top, which I loved this one. I wish I kept it, not gonna lie. But somebody owns it now, because they bought it. A lemon hat, 2 yellow and gray towel hangers. This was for a commission. I made 10 bandanas in the month of April. I made 4, I just have written down 4 bandanas, 1 green bandana, 1 clover bandana, this one was cute, 4 pride bandanas, and in those pride bandanas I made 2 by pride bandanas, 1 regular rainbow bandana, and 1 lesbian pride bandana. Then I also made a lesbian pride bucket hat, a bisexual pride bucket hat, an ocean bucket hat. I think I just called it ocean bucket hat because that was the name of the sugars and cream that I used. A daisy chapstick holder keychain, coconut shrug, a mushroom chapstick holder keychain, 2 bee bucket hats, 1 strawberry bag, 3 flower coasters, 1 daisy placemat / pot holder, could be used for both, a blue and orange checkered pot holder, a brown cow bucket hat, 1 market bag. This was my first ever market bag that I made. 4 cat ear beanies, and within the cat ear beanies I made 1 green and cream cat ear beanie, 1 trans pride cat ear beanie, a Cheshire cat ear beanie, and a black and red cat ear beanie. This one was a gift for a friend. I think it was the only gift that I made and gave out. No, that's wrong, because my first ever project that I won't tell you guys what it is was a gift. So I think these 2 were the only 2 that I gifted. Everything else was either for myself or for my shop or sold as a commission. So that's pretty cool. And then finally, my last project for the month of April, I got the inspiration from a Pinterest photo. I did not buy the pattern. So basically I just kind of like took the inspiration from the photo, and this is what it is. The photo that I went off of, the link it was sent to was called the Sophia top, if that helps. But yeah, I really love this top. It's super pretty. Like, look at all those details. So pretty. So I kept that one. All right, next up, month of May. We have the Pikachu bucket hat. This one was a hit with my booth neighbor. We have a cotton Shrek bucket hat. The Bernat blanket hexagon cardigan, which I actually do have, but I kind of don't like it. Like, I don't know if I should sell it. I don't know if it would sell. This is what it looks like. It's kind of ugly. Like, I like that it's ugly, but I also don't wear it because it's ugly. But it's pretty cozy. Yeah, it's like really soft. I don't know. All right, and then after the Bernat blanket hexagon cardigan, I made headphone ribbons, which I don't exactly know where they are. One of them is right here. They're basically just like crochet chains that I turn into a ribbon and I put them on my headphones. I made 2 pink cow bucket hats. 8 cat ear beanies were made in the month of May, and within those 8 cat ear beanies I made a green and cream, a sage and white, a green and lime, a lesbian pride, a trans pride, a bisexual pride, a non-binary pride, and a rainbow pride. And I know for a fact I also made pan pride and asexual pride, but I didn't have them written down, so we're just gonna go with it. And then I made a jellyfish bucket hat, a willow sweater, strawberry leg warmers, the Starry Night tote bag. I totally forgot to grab that one, but I do have that one. I am so proud of this one. It was a whip from, I think, 2 years ago, and I finally finished it this year. This is what it looks like. There is something in here. But yeah, I made the strap this kind of like gingham pattern, and it's basically just the Starry Night, and then on the back it's nothing, but it's got the Starry Night on its little picture frame. I love this one. I wish I like used it more often, but the problem is I don't know how to line my bags. It is really stretchy. So, and then moving on, we have 2 mushroom chapstick keychains. I made a crochet cable camera strap. This was my first experience with crochet cables. It was for a commission for a friend. Then I made 2 frog bucket hats, a flower coaster. This flower coaster I kept, and I use it on my crochet desk. This is what it looks like. A multicolored bandana, which I think it's this one. I think this is the one that I'm talking about. I made lots of multicolored bandanas, but I kept this one. 2 brown cow bucket hats, a teal sunflower bucket hat. I made 4 more towel holders, a bumblebee bucket hat, a buttercream bandana, and then a mid-green and ivory checkered bucket hat. Moving on to June, 4 mushroom chapstick holders, a mesh tie top, which I have that one actually. This is what it looks like. It's got some bell sleeves. I used the tutorial from Hannah Drapinski? I think that's how you say it. All right, next up is jellyfish bucket hat, a cream shrug. 2 Coraline sweaters were made in June, a dusty rose shrug, another mushroom hat, crochet striped shorts. I don't think I have a picture of it, but I do have them and I forgot to grab them. I was so unprepared for this video. I'm so sorry, guys. They are slightly stretched out because I've worn them a couple times, but I did make them with belt loops, so I can just pop a belt on there. This is what they look like. Cool. My first crochet shorts ever. Alright, after the crochet striped shorts, I made a cow bucket hat, a frog bucket hat, a small frog bucket hat, which is kid-sized, a cream and speckled bandana. This was a commission for a friend, the sunrise halter top, an orchid willow bralette, and then a basic teal bralette. Alright, in July, we made 7 frog bucket hats, 4 jellyfish bucket hats, and in those jellyfish bucket hats, I made a pink and amethyst, an orchid and pink, a green jellyfish bucket hat, and a purple jellyfish bucket hat. Hopefully I have pictures of all of those because it will make no sense unless you know my shop. Alright, and then strawberry bucket hat. I made, oh, this one was fun. This was an angry frog bucket hat. It was for a commission. Probably one of my favorite commissions. It was so much fun, and I know I have a picture of it, so I'll show it. And then this one was also a commission. It was for a frog bucket hat, but with black yarn. And then I made 2 cow bucket hats, and in those 2 cow bucket hats, I made a pink cow bucket hat and a peach cow bucket hat. Then I made a tan and ivory checkered bucket hat, a small market bag, which it was a commission, but she never paid me, so I never sent it out. It's actually really cute. It's literally a market bag, but it's super tiny. That's literally it. This is literally it. It's so tiny. It's the size of my head. It is so cute. She actually never even messaged me back after I made it. That was the moment. Actually, no. I didn't learn my lesson from this moment because there's another commission later on in the list where I also made it without her paying me. And that was the moment I realized I need to have these people pay me up front, or else I'm never gonna make a profit. So that should be a lesson to all of you. If you own a crochet business and you do commissions, have them pay you at least half up front or in full up front. It's the only way. It's the only way they're gonna be dedicated to what you do. Because I did not learn my lesson the first time and I almost got scammed again. So anyways, after the small market bag, I made the bark bag. This one I made specifically for myself for the Renaissance Fair, and I'm super proud of it. It is this one. It's got a bunch of moss on it and leaves, and it's got little mushroom, little toadstools. I'm so proud of this, and I don't remember who the pattern is by, but I will put their pattern name, not name, I'll put their name of their account right here or something. I think the actual name of the pattern is like Bark Satchel or something like that, but I like to call it the Bark Bag. Then we have 2 mushroom bucket hats, 4 mushroom chapstick holders, 1 daisy chapstick holder, a coral bandana, and 2 buttercream bandanas, a mermaid-inspired cat ear beanie, a turtle bucket hat, which was a commission for the same guy as the black frog bucket hat. This one was for his girlfriend, and it looked so good. I was really proud of this. In fact, I think I want to make turtle bucket hats, like, on my shop. And then I made a fire-colored bandana. That's at least what I called it. This is what it looks like. A pink bralette, a yellow hexagon cardigan, a cotton frog bucket hat, and an evil eye bucket hat, which I really love this one. This one just sold, I think, yesterday in my booth. All right, August. August was a very slow month for me. I think it's because I took a lot of trips in August, and also I think that's when I started my YouTube channel. I might have started my YouTube channel in July. I don't really remember, but I only made 5 projects in August. I made a brown bandana, a teal bandana, a mushroom bucket hat, an amethyst jellyfish bucket hat, and a frog bucket hat. Next up is September. I made 3 brown cow bucket hats. My first festive holiday themed item, it was a candy corn bucket hat. I made 3 frog bucket hats, a pan pride cat ear beanie, a trans pride cat ear beanie, a non-binary pride cat ear beanie, 3 scrunchies, a Coraline sweater. Then I made an extra large jellyfish bucket hat, an extra large mushroom bucket hat, a purple jellyfish hat, an ivory shrug. I have this one. Here it is. I kept this one because I do own a brown shrug that I made, but it was when I first started out and it's kind of bad. So I wanted to make a new one for myself, and it's super cute. Then I made a cotton frog bucket hat, another jellyfish bucket hat, and a teal and tan cow bucket hat. This was a very personalized order that I did. Don't know why teal and tan, but I don't know, whatever the customer wants. October. The first item that I made in October was, oh my gosh, this one was also one of my favorite projects of 2024. It was the Hungry Caterpillar scarf. I love this project. All I can say is I wish I kept it. Anyways, so I made them a Hungry Caterpillar scarf, and I also made them a matching cat ear beanie to go with the scarf. The two looked fantastic together. And then in October, I made a Frog and Toad hat inspired by the characters Frog and Toad. I made a lot of sales in October for Halloween. Turns out Halloween is probably one of my busiest seasons, just because I make such character and not character, but I make such funky stuff that it totally works as a costume. Like my frog bucket hat, the cow bucket hat, could be anything. So I made those. And then I made 2 Trans Pride cat ear beanies. I made another extra large frog hat, 2 Coraline sweaters, one in size large, one in size medium. I made a cotton frog bucket hat, 3 mushroom bucket hats, a pink and hot orchid jellyfish bucket hat, a blueberry bucket hat, 3 frog bucket hats, regular frog bucket hats, and an aqua and orange jellyfish bucket hat, 5 regular jellyfish bucket hats, a strawberry beanie, and then my Halloween costume, which was my last project of October. I finished it the day before Halloween. I also have a video on this. I made the strawberry shortcake inspired bucket hat. I was really proud of this one. I think it's so cute. Look at the big bow. Eee! I love it. Moving on to November. I made 2 frog bucket hats, 2 strawberry beanies, a Coraline sweater, 2 Bi Pride cat ear beanies, 2 Trans Pride cat ear beanies. I made my first successful amigurumi project. This, I also have a video on. This is Fred the dinosaur. He's a wooble, and he's so cute. I love him so much. He just sits on my crochet desk and watches me crochet. He's the cutest. So we had Fred the dinosaur. We have another jellyfish bucket hat, a cow bucket hat, a blueberry bucket hat, a candy corn bucket hat, a bee bucket hat, and a mushroom bucket hat. Last month, guys, last month. We are on December. December was also a very crazy month for me sales-wise because of the holidays. Hang in tight because we got a lot. We have 4 frog bucket hats. I made 10 strawberry beanies. People loved the strawberry beanies. People love to get those for the holidays, especially in the winter. I made 10 strawberry beanies in December. How crazy is that? Then I made one by Pride cat ear beanie, 2 cow bucket hats, and then I made a commission. It was a pink scarf with Lily of the Valley on them. Not my favorite commission I've ever done, just because I didn't personally like how it really turned out, but my customer loved it. So, and then I made 3 cotton frog bucket hats, a purple jellyfish bucket hat, a blue jellyfish bucket hat, 2 mushroom bucket hats, a rainbow pride cat ear beanie, a lesbian pride cat ear beanie, a black cow bucket hat, green and ivory cat ear beanie, and finally, a blueberry bucket hat. That is it. That is everything that I made. Actually, no, that's not everything that I made. That is everything that I wrote down that I made in 2024. I have it counted here. Everything on my list comes out to 304 projects, but there's definitely more because I will show you guys what else I made. I guess you can call this a bonus round because I don't remember when I made them. Alright, I got 3 projects here. This was the commission that I was talking about where the lady didn't pay me, and I spent a long time on this one. It's made with embroidery thread, so it's really tiny and very detailed. I guess she did not want to pay the price that I was asking for, so it is mine now. It's actually really cute. It was supposed to be for her kid, so it's a little small, but cute nonetheless. Alright, and then this I have a video on. It's my first ever YouTube video that I made. I remade my first ever crochet project. It looks kind of funny right now because it's not like on, but it's just a basic brown bralette. It's actually very soft too. I did good yarn on that one. And then finally, I also love this one. Oh, it's inside out. Hold on. Here we go. I made this vest. It's supposed to button in the front like this. It's super cute. I made a short on it and everybody loved it. This was made using the Granny all-in-one square yarn, and it actually worked out very well for me. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, that is hopefully everything that I made in 2024. If you like these items that I made, some of them are listed on my Etsy shop, and I do have a couple patterns for a few of the items, and my Etsy shop will be linked down below in the description. Anyways, that is all I have for you guys today. I made over 300 projects in 2024, and that is absolutely insane, considering that I think my first year crocheting, I think I made 20 projects, and then my second year crocheting, I made 50 projects. This is my 3rd year crocheting, and I made over 300 projects. How insane. I'm so grateful for all the support I've gotten from my shop this year. I'm very proud of myself for the shop that I have built and the community that I've built. And I just want to thank you guys because some of this would not be possible without you guys and my customers and whoever may be watching. So thank you so much. Anyways, thank you guys for waiting so long for this video. I know it's been like a month since I last posted. Life has been crazy, but that's besides the point. If you liked today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want more content from me. Without further ado, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.